This will be the last couple of weeks that you see this background because Rob and I are going to work on the new one while he's on vacation, and he's off the week of July 4th. And I think you guys are going to like it. I know I'm going to like it. I really liked the roses, but the white threw off the white balance, and they're not like bright white. They're kind of a warm white. But anytime I would move, the white balance would go off. So anyway, that's a lot to say. Welcome. It's Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I have my June update for Zodiac Painter. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab created by Caena, and she has basically gone through and found colors that correlate with each sign of the Zodiac. We started March 21st, 2022, which is the beginning of Aries season, and it ends March 20th of 2023, which is the end of Pisces season. And saying that out loud just makes me realize that Rob is a Pisces on the cusp of Aries, and that probably explains that explains some things. So anyway, I am doing this eyeshadow style with a group of painters who will be linked in the description box down below. You do not have to do this with eyeshadows. You can do it with whatever you want to, whatever you set your own goals, etc. So before we get into my progress, I hope you'll consider subscribing if you haven't already. And yeah, let me walk you through it. So I'm going to scoot, that's as Angie says, and I'm going to put up right here what my palette looked like last month. It did have some use before we started, but not a lot. I mean, it had enough use for me to be telling everybody, you really need to get this palette. You really need to get this palette. So yeah, so let's start with, and we'll flash up a picture of what it looks like now. I swear I haven't filmed ever before in my life. Okay, so I'm going to share with you what it's looked like for the past 2 months, and then what it looks like now. So let's start with Aries. I'm also only going to share with you the colors I picked. Some of these only had one color, some of these had multiple colors, but I'm only going to share the ones that I picked. If you'd like to see the rest of the prompts, they are in the Pantastic Ladies Collab group, which is linked down below. So let's start with Aries, and that was for the color red, and I picked the shade Gumdrop. I have used that 3 times. So I'm giving you total uses because I screwed up this page so badly. I'm going to have to redo some of it so I can know what I'm talking about. But I've used Gumdrop 3 times. Next, for Taurus, that was Pastel Pink. I picked the shade Bougie. Bougie was my focus shade since the last update. I have used that a total of 11 times, and as you can see, I hit pan. 11, 5, 8, yeah, 11 times. So like I said, this did have a little bit of use, but these are also really soft shimmers. So it didn't take a lot, as you can tell, to hit pan. So yeah. Next is a Gemini, which was a yellow, and I picked Pop Bottles. And as you can see, this one also has a pan. So I had pan in this one today. It's what's on my inner corner, kind of going up into the glitter. This, I can't believe I hit pan on a gold. Who am I even? Warm tone neutrals are not my favorite. I think I'm blessed as a neutral undertone, and with dark brown eyes, I can really kind of get away with cool tones, warm tones, etc. I just feel more comfortable in cool tones. I just like them more. So I do tend to lean more toward cool tones. So the fact that I hit pan in a gold is whoa. Whoa. So yeah, and that took 8 total uses. You can see that there's a bit of, like, I looked down, I'm like, wait, is that pan? And I had done this eye. And then when I went to move to this eye, I could definitely see pan. So I did use it as a lid shade. I've used it as a topper shade, and I've used it several times in my inner corner. And that's how I was able to hit pan. So that's 2 out of 12 goals met. Next is Cancer. And for that, it was smoky gray, and I picked Santa's Boot. And I have used that a total of 5 times. The last blue look I did, I used Santa's Boot to kind of deepen it out in the outer corner. It's a really pretty, it is a shimmer, but but it's not metallic and it's not glittery. It's just really pretty. I really like it. So 5 uses on that. Leo is orange yellow, and that is put a ring on it. And I'm actually wearing that color today too. I did top it with something else to make it a bit more brown rather than just stark gold. But it is on my lids. And yeah, it's a really pretty shade. And again, I'm just like, what? Who am I? What are we doing? I don't even know. So that has 6 uses. Next is Virgo, and that was dark brown. And that was the shade Reindeer. Reindeer is actually what's on my outer V today. Excuse me, I don't know why I call it a V because I don't do it in a V, but it's what's deepening out here. So the shimmer that's on the, oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on with the voice, but this reindeer is what's on my outer corner. Next is a Libra, and for that one it's pink, and I picked the shade Fall Off Fierce. This is a very cool tone mauve pink, and I've used it a total of 4 times. For the shade for the sign Scorpio, it's a maroon, and that's Naughty Girl. I haven't used that at all since the last update. So yeah. Next is Sagittarius, and this is a dark blue, and I picked the shade Midnight. This is the only matte out of the 12 shades that I'm working on, and this is what was in my crease in that last blue look. I'll try to remember to pop up a picture. I'll actually try to remember to pop up a couple of pictures, but I am doing four or five different eyeshadow projects. So what I've decided to do is at the end of every month or the beginning of the next month, I'm going to do a lookbook and just share with you all of the looks I created for that month. Hopefully that'll work better because I don't want to share with you the same looks over and over and over, because I am not one person who only dips into, or I'm not a person who only dips into one palette. So yeah. Anywho, we are moving on to Sagittarius. Nope, we just did that one. So I used that one a total of five times. Next, for Capricorn, we have a subdued dark green. I have used that 1 time since the last update for a total of 3 times. I use this in every green look that I've done so far. Next, for Aquarius, this is electric blue, and I picked the shade Ice Queen. I've used that a total of 4 times. That was also what was on the lid of my blue look. And then last but not least is Pisces, which is a soft sea green, and I picked the shade Tinsel, and I've used that once since the last update for a total of 3 times. So, and I'm going to pop up another picture. This is not in this project, but this is the shade Frozen, which was in a different project. So now I actually have 3 pans in this palette, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, like I said, I'll pop up some pictures for you, just a couple of looks. I'll share with you, of course, this one, and then the blue look was a majority of these shades. The green look too? Yeah, the green look too, because I am panning this shade, which is the Grinch. This shade right here is in my 50 Shades of Green. So these, sometimes these 4 go into a look. So yeah. So like I said, I set the goal for Bougie to be what I hit pan in for the month of like this last update. So I guess May. So for July's update, I'd really like to hit pan in the shade Gumdrop. Let me go ahead and swatch that for you. If you want to see swatches of everything, they're in my intro. So this is the shade Gumdrop. And it's more on the corally kind of side for like a pinky red. And I think I want to make sure, I don't think I can hit pan, but I want to make sure that I'm using Naughty Girl, which is the Scorpio sign. Yeah, which is this maroon. So my goal is to hit pan in this one, but I want to make sure that I'm getting maybe at least 5 uses out of the 2 of them. Let's see what they look like blended together. Oh, that's real pretty. There we go. That's probably how you're going to see them going forward. So, but that's it. That's the update. So this this palette, excuse me, this project has 2 2 shades essentially rolling out. So I've gotten the question, I think it was Anne-Sophie, it's like, do I stop working on those shades completely? I don't. Like if I know that I a really pretty, vibrant, like an icy pink, and I have Bougie out, I'll reach into Bougie. But it's no longer a focus shade, and that's kind of how that works for me. But yeah. So anyway, make sure you check out everybody else who is doing this project. Again, there will be the master list of participants down below, and I believe I have the people that are doing this eyeshadow style listed out with their YouTube link or Instagram if they're not doing it on YouTube. Yeah, other than that, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, I do hope you'll consider subscribing, hanging around. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Misty Pans. Other than that, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.